besides being two of the highest paid athletes in the world. LeBron James and Cristiano Ronaldo are two moguls who have already amassed a huge wealth throughout their careers. But have you ever stopped to wonder about just which of the two leads a more luxurious life? In this video, you will watch a super close battle between LeBron James and Cristiano Ronaldo. So then, let's get to the fight. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Most expensive estate. It's no surprise that both athletes own some real mansions, but which of the two owns the most expensive and luxurious residence? Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, is currently building one of the most luxurious and expensive mansions in his country, Portugal. And although it is not currently done building, just by the photos of the project you can already imagine how luxurious this new residence of the player will end up being. And according to the sources, Ronaldo's new villa will cost him £18 million. LeBron James, for his part, is not far behind at all. The athlete's most expensive mansion is his 2.5-acre estate, which is located in Beverly Hills, California. The player's huge residence is able to offer all the luxury and refinement one can imagine, featuring in its facilities places such as a tennis court surrounded by green areas, a round swimming pool with a trampoline, plus a movie theater that he really seems to enjoy. And to add this property to his real estate portfolio, it was necessary to spend a real fortune. As reported in the media, in 2020 he needed to invest about $36,800,000. And since James owns more expensive real estate, he easily wins this round. Point to him. Round 2. Cars. Both athletes are completely passionate about cars. But which one of them has the most expensive and luxurious collection? LeBron James' garage, for example, has seen vehicles such as a Chevy Camaro worth $50,000, a Chevy Impala 1975 valued at $55,000, a Dodge Challenger SRT worth $60,000, a Kia K900 also worth $60,000, a Hummer H2 worth $70,000, a Mercedes Maybach S600 worth $185,000, a Porsche 911 Turbo S worth $200,000, a Bentley Continental GT worth $250,000, a Ferrari 458 Spider of worth $270,000, a Ferrari 599 convertible worth $300,000, a Mercedes-Benz Maybach 57S worth $320,000, a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $400,000, and the most expensive and famous of all, his custom Lamborghini Aventador Roadster. It is a sports supercar capable of reaching impressive speeds, being among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an unbelievable 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. And to acquire this super machine, it may be necessary to cash out the small price of $500,000. Meanwhile, the soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo has already been spotted with vehicles such as a $45,000 Camaro convertible, a $115,000 Mercedes-AMG GLE 63, a $155,000 Audi RS7, a $200,000 Bentley Continental, a $210,000 Porsche 911 Turbo S, a $250,000 Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG Coupe, a $350,000 Maserati Grand Cabrio, a $400,000 Lamborghini Aventador, a $410,000 Ferrari 599 GTO, a $480,000 Ferrari F12 TDF, a $500,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom, a $1 million McLaren Senna, a $2 million Ferrari Monza SP1, a $2,500,000 Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse, a $3,100,000 Bugatti Chiron, And for having a much more expensive car collection, Ronaldo takes this round by quite a lot. Point to him. Round 3. Jet. Both tycoons own modern jets for travel, but which one has the most expensive and luxurious aircraft of the two? LeBron James, for example, owns a Gulfstream G280 model aircraft, a very modern twin-engine executive jet. The interior is very luxurious, with 2 seating areas capable of carrying up to 10 passengers with a lot of comfort. And perhaps one of the reasons the basketball star opts for modern jets is that he has already suffered a huge scare when another aircraft he was using had to make an emergency landing. But luckily everything went well. And to have this jet of his at his disposal, the athlete had to invest a lot of money. According to some sources, James' aircraft is valued at approximately $22 million. Cristiano Ronaldo, for his part, once owned a Gulfstream G200, a sophisticated mid-size, high-performance twin-engine executive aircraft. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable and spacious, a place where Cristiano Ronaldo has already shared photos showcasing his makeshift bed. The aircraft can carry up to 10 passengers, so it's no wonder it can cost up to $6 million. The football star's most expensive jet is the Gulfstream G650 model, one of the most modern, fastest, and longest flying range aircraft available on this segment of the market. The plane's interior has a luxurious finish, being able to carry up to 18 people while offering great ergonomics. And to have this superjet always at your disposal, it is necessary to invest a real fortune. Depending on the model and year, it can cost up to $70 million. And because Ronaldo owns a more luxurious aircraft, he wins this round. Point to him. 4th round. Luxury watches. Both athletes are very concerned about their looks, with them both liking being neat and stylish all the time, but which one of them has the most expensive watch collection? LeBron James, for example, has been seen wearing the following pieces of jewelry. A Rolex Yachtmaster 2 worth $25,000. A Rolex Day-Date worth $50,000. A Patek Philippe Nautilus worth $100,000. An Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Concept Black Panther worth $160,000. A Patek Philippe 6102R worth $300,000. A Richard Mille RM11-03 worth $450,000. A Richard Mille RM11-03 jean tote worth $600,000. And even a watch made exclusively for him. We are talking about an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore LeBron James that can be found for around $100,000. Ronaldo, for his part, is not far behind at all, having already been seen sporting watches such as a $485,000 Rolex GMT Master 2 White Gold, a $610,000 Breguet Complications Double Tourbillon, a $700,000 Bulgari Octo Tourbillon Blue, a $1 million Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon, a $1 million Jacob & Company Grand Baguette, a $1 million Hublot Tourbillon Biaxis King Gold, a $1,500,000 Frank Muller Century Curvex, a $2 million Gerard Perregaux Planetarium, a $2 million Frank Muller Invisible Baguette Diamonds. And since Cristiano Ronaldo owns one of the most expensive collections in the world, he wins this round. Point to him. 5th round. Yacht. When the two athletes are on vacation, they like to sail on the high seas in beautiful and luxurious yachts. Ronaldo, for example, owns the model Azimut Grande 27 Metri, a yacht designed by the Italian company Azimut Yachts, made of 100% pure carbon fiber. The yacht has more than 3,700 square feet of area, with the capacity for up to 5 suites, besides having great leisure areas, such as a beautiful whirlpool bath for when Ronaldo wants to relax next to his wife. The vessel features a sophisticated design, with large window openings that allow passengers to make the most of the natural scenery. And to have this treat at his disposal, the player needed to invest more than $10 million. LeBron James, meanwhile, has also been spotted on several ships, but he has chosen to rent them rather than actually buying one. And because Cristiano Ronaldo owns his very own yacht, he wins this round. Point to him. 6th round. Real estate portfolio. When it comes to investing in real estate, both athletes don't skimp out, but which one of them will own the biggest and most valuable real estate portfolio? At the time Ronaldo played for Juventus, for example, he lived with his family in Torino, Italy. The soccer player's residence is in a more discreet location with trees around in order to give him more privacy. Inside, the decoration matches the player's vain style, having several pictures of him printed on the walls. The rooms are very well lit, with huge windows that brighten the house very well and bring a sense of coziness. And by the photos he has already posted on social networks, it is known that there are in the property some luxury places, such as a spectacular room with an indoor pool whose walls are clad with black marble, and of course, a gym equipped with state-of-the-art equipment for him to work out and maintain his athlete's physique. There is also a huge garage for the star to store his entire collection of luxury cars. But what draws the most attention in this incredible mansion, without a doubt, is the spectacular view it has of the Italian city. And even if the price of Cristiano Ronaldo's mansion in Italy is not known, considering the sheer size of the estate, it is very likely that it should be worth a few tens of millions of dollars. To rest after an intense game routine, Ronaldo also bought a beautiful beach house in southern Spain in 2019. The luxurious property is in a gated community made exclusively for millionaires. According to the images of the house project that was exposed in the media, Ronaldo's residence has a modern and sophisticated design, with a very clean-looking decor, seeing as it has plenty of light tones. It is also known that the player's estate has 4 bedrooms, a large living room surrounded by glass, an infinity pool and, of course, a breathtaking view of the Mediterranean Sea. And according to some sources, in order to acquire this beach house, Cristiano Ronaldo may have invested around $1,600,000. However, he also owns an apartment in the Trump Tower building in New York. The property is 2,500 square feet in area and has a very classic and luxurious decor, having for example floors made of black and white limestone and many walls covered in wood. And of course, an athlete like him couldn't fail to have a room solely for exercising. And as reported in the media, to acquire this property he had to pay around $18,500,000, but then he decided to sell the property, taking on a huge loss of over $10 million. LeBron James, for his part, is not far behind at all. Starting with the cheapest, in 2003 he decided to buy a property that sits on a roughly 32,000 square foot lot in Akron, Ohio. The interior of the home is about 6,000 square feet, being so large that it has over 16 bathrooms. It is known that at the time of purchase, the player paid around $2,100,000, but now 2 decades later it is estimated that the house is valued around $9,500,000. Moving up the price further, LeBron James once owned a beautiful lakefront mansion in Miami in the state of Florida. The interior of the mansion has a color palette of light tones on the walls that matches the darker color of the wood. In all, the house has 6 spacious bedrooms and 8 beautiful bathrooms, counting with a few treats, such as a cinema with comfortable armchairs and a bodybuilding gym. Outside, there is a luxurious pool that at night is surrounded by colored LEDs at night, in addition to having a dock to store up to 2 yachts. And according to media reports, the basketball player has decided to sell the mansion in 2021 for about $12,750,000. Going even more expensive, the NBA star also once owned a half-acre estate in Los Angeles, California. Inside, the rooms are very spacious, with a total constructed area of about 9,500 square feet, divided into 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, all with jacuzzis. Outside, the grass is very green, and there is a large Olympic swimming pool with a wooden deck. And according to media reports, the player purchased the house in 2015 paying $21 million, but decided to sell it in 2021 at a loss of $19,600,000. Still in California, LeBron James owns another property located on one of the most noble streets of Los Angeles. The interior of the residence is quite sophisticated, being built with top-of-the-line materials. The kitchen, for example, features natural French oak and marble countertops from Spain. In total, the property is about 9,500 square feet, being divided into 8 bedrooms and 11 luxurious marble-covered bathrooms. In addition, the mansion also offers other spoils for the player, such as a game room, a complete gym, and a cinema. And to acquire this beautiful mansion, the player needed to disburse in 2017 about $23 million. And for having the most expensive real estate portfolio, LeBron James wins this round. Point to him. 7th round. $1 million businesses. Besides being great athletes, they can also be considered super entrepreneurs who invest in different sectors. LeBron James, for example, has investments in the gastronomic branch, being owner of 19 franchises of the pizzeria chain Blaze Pizza. He is also a partner in Beats Electronics, a headphone and audio equipment company owned by Apple. However, in the world of sports, he has stakes in Liverpool, one of England's biggest football teams. LeBron James is also a partner in Ladder, a sports supplementation company created in partnership with other celebrities like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he even owns a film production company, having founded Spring Hill Company, a company that produced and released in 2021 his new film called Space Jam: A New Legacy. Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, took advantage of the fact that he is known as a stylish man and decided to create his own store, known as CR7, where he sells underwear, glasses, perfumes, among other products. And to give you an idea of the success, the store's Instagram alone has more than 5 million followers. He also invests in the hotel business, being a partner in the Pestana chain, the largest hotel conglomerate in Portugal. This partnership was responsible for creating the Pestana CR7 hotels, a line of luxury hotels with the theme focused on the football star. Currently, there are already units scattered in the cities of New York, Madeira, Madrid, and Lisbon, but with plans to open many others around the world. And to give you an idea of the size of the business, just one of the units that is scheduled to open in Paris required an investment of about 60 million euros. But since we don't know the revenue of all these businesses, we'll consider this round a draw. Point for both of them. 8th round. Net worth. Being considered two of the highest paid athletes in the world, there's no doubt that they have already amassed huge wealth, but which of the two has the highest net worth? Ronaldo, for example, is one of the highest paid players, receiving around $30 million a year to play for Manchester United. But this represents only a fraction of his entire income, as according to some sources, it is estimated that Ronaldo currently makes more money doing advertising than actually playing football. And the reason is very simple: he is none other than the celebrity with the most followers on Instagram, having about 500 million people who follow his posts on the platform. And it is for all this ability to influence people that the biggest brands in the world are willing to invest a small fortune to link their image to his. An example being Nike, which has a lifetime contract with the athlete, paying around 24 million euros per year. And it's no wonder that sources say that in 2019, Cristiano Ronaldo has received approximately $47,800,000 from his sponsored Instagram posts alone, which means he was receiving more than $1 million for just one photo. And to get a sense of Ronaldo's fortune, some sources estimate that his net worth is currently over $500 million. LeBron James, for his part, is not far behind at all. He is the highest paid basketball player in the world for the 8th consecutive year, as well as being named the 5th highest earning athlete of all sports in the year of 2020. As a Los Angeles Lakers player alone, receives a super salary of $41,200,000. And while it's a huge amount, it's still far from being his biggest source of income. That's because it's estimated he probably makes more than $70 million off the court, mainly from his advertising contracts. To get an idea, in just his lifetime contract with Nike alone, he receives approximately $30 million per year. And it's no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, the NBA star currently has a net worth of over $1 billion. And because he is more than twice as wealthy as his opponent, LeBron James wins this round. Point to him. At the end of this battle, we have 4 points for LeBron James against 5 points for Cristiano Ronaldo, making him the victor of this battle for who leads the most luxurious life. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend either one of these two, make sure to write down below your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.